friend today. Bottle Entertainment. Got the light-skinned pretty boy over here. Everybody come in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's in subscriber mode. So the only way you're going to get to ask the champ some questions when he come in is to subscribe to the channel. And So what's going on, Luke? What's going on?
Hey, I like the way you do. I'm going to get this out the way first. I like the way you do business. Subscriber mode only. You want to come in and talk to the former 4-time champion, Derrell Coley, you got to subscribe and hit that like button. So while we edit, hit the like button. If you already a subscriber and you in the house, man, we got 3 big fights coming up this Saturday. We got the champ that's about to come in here, man, and we about to chop it up. I done had my energy drink, so please forgive me if I say something that's going to offend you. I apologize tomorrow, but right now, let's get it, big fella.
And this is not how men think. We don't do that show every goddamn day. Oh, man. Uh-oh. What's up, fellas? Boston Enthusiast in the house, Lou.
That's my guy.
He coming in early, baby. He know with champ coming on in a minute. Let me get this stuff out the way real early today, baby. You know, let's get started. Yeah, welcome to the Roboto Entertainment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We really would appreciate it. Yeah, it's a good week for boxing coming up again. We got World Champ coming up in here later on. He being a little late. He being here, though. I just got off the phone with him. So, yeah, we got Derrell Coley coming up in this joint. Too sweet, my man. You know what I mean? We got Boxing Enthusiast. He all the way up in this joint. Look at him.
What's good? Hey, look, this Boxing Enthusiast right here with his questions. He like this. He ready to go on. He like me. I got my pen and my pad. I'm ready, man. There's a lot of questions I want to ask the champ, man. A lot of stuff that was going on in boxing back then. They didn't have social media that was going on, and I figured was going on, but we ain't had social media, and he gonna elaborate and clear a lot of shit up for me today.
yeah, I let Lou have his fun. I asked my little question. I let Lou have his fun with him, you know, because I can talk to Derrell anytime.
Yeah, so, I really appreciate that.
It is what it is, man. Come on in. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. You know, you can even send us some money, you know what I mean? So we can go eat on my birthday and December the 3rd. December the 4th, we're gonna be at the MGM and Taps getting it down about 4:30. So if you want to come to the MGM on December the 4th, we be at Taps, MGM Casino, just having fun. You know what I mean?
That's right. And let me tell you something, big fella. You know, your birthday, it's a big day. You know what I'm saying? You my homie, right? So let me tell you what I did, right? I was like, damn, I gotta wear something fresh for the big homie birthday. I had my shit laid out like the first day of school outfits. I got 3 outfits that I'm gonna choose from. Maybe you can help me out when we get off the show today, because I'm trying to look slick when I go down there.
What that got to do with me?
I gotta look good, champ, represent. You know what I'm saying?
Man, whatever, man. Yeah, so you know, Derrell Coley being in a minute. You know, he on his way home. I got the phone with him, so we're gonna talk about the fights this week, Lou. What's going on?
That's right. Which one you want to start with, man?
It made no difference to me.
Let's start off with this. Well, you know, Kimbosa and Lopez. We're gonna put that one second. Let's go with this Fulton and Figueroa fight, man.
Mm-hmm. I
gotta admit, doing my research, I started to really feel the heat from this fight, man, because of the styles that contrast. That's what makes a great fight is the contrast. I got Fulton, man. He's a very slick fighter. He can fight on the inside, outside. He's very versatile. He can change up. Figueroa, he's that grimy type fighter. You know what I'm saying? Long, slender. He has a style that I ain't gonna say unique. He just had one of those grimy styles, and I am very interested to see how Fulton handles that pressure, because he's a pressure fighter like that guy Leo. I forgot the guy that he fought, Leo. He's a pressure fighter. So I'm just curious to see how Fulton do with that, man. How he adapts to that style, because he has the capabilities to adjust, because he can box. But I'm just curious, man.
Man, Fulton don't fought them all though, man. So he can adapt. If anybody can do it, he can do it. You watch his fights, he adjusts real quick, man. You know what I mean? And he got that pop. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he do.
So
He got that sneaky pop too.
Yeah, exactly. So, but Figueroa, all he do is come straight forward, lunging and
Yeah.
throwing them punches, baby. He know he remind me of Michael Madonna, just throwing punches all day long,
Yep.
winging that shit.
Yep. And that's what gave Floyd trouble because Floyd didn't understand the angles. He did eventually, but coming out the first fight, couple rounds, Floyd had to fill him out because he throws those wide punches that you just don't train for. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, Figueroa, it's something missing with him. He's a good fighter, but it's just something missing. It's X factor that's missing for him, man. I think that's how Fulton's going to be able to expose him because it's something missing from him, man.
Yeah. He got to have more than what he's doing. You know what I mean? But so Fulton just going, Fulton a slick boxer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, who are that? Tony say, hey guys, the boxing through this. Have a great Thanksgiving. Hey Tony, you too.
Happy Thanksgiving, Tony. Good to see you. Be safe.
I see a lot of people up in here. They waiting on the champ.
That's
champ
right.
coming in. He be in here. But till then, we're gonna talk about some boxing until Derrell come up in this thing. We're gonna, see what's been going on with champ and shit like that.
That's right. Break down some of these fights that we got coming up, man.
Yeah. Hey, Lou, you see Boxing Through don't say shit until the fighters come in, right?
You know what? I'm starting to see that. He don't got no love for light-skinned Lou, man. Come on, man.
So our co-host, Wills of Steel, said, I'm listening to y'all Bammers. I got my outfit too. Y'all Bama motherfuckers.
That's right, Jamal. That's right. It's still people out here that care about what outfit they wear to parties, man. There's nothing wrong with that, God damn it.
Oh, 2 weeks, y'all got outfits ready. Get the fuck out of here.
I got that shit ironed by the door. I'm ready. I'm hanging that shit up.
Y'all stupid as shit, man.
But no, it's two more things that I wanted to add to Fulton, man. His head movement. His head movement is pretty good too, and I think that's gonna play dividends because, man, like you said, man, Figueroa, he be launching them joints, man. And I think the head movement and the louder movement is gonna pay dividends in the later rounds, man.
Yeah, it is. Tony want me to Tony say, Lou, text me my parlays. Bothering through the text Tony some parlays, man. Give her some winners. You know what I mean? Because she don't pay up when you give it to her. She don't need to give you no money. So I ain't sending her shit. Yeah, man, Lou, that's gonna be a good fight, man. Good fight. That's one of the fights I'm looking forward to, man. Because I think that's gonna be. But we ain't gonna forget about the Russell boy, Antonio.
Yeah,
122 pounds. He rematching the dude that he headbutted.
Headbutted.
Yeah, man. So hopefully he can get on, and win that fight and move on to bigger, better things. I think he about to get a championship fight in a minute.
Yeah. I think this is unfinished business, for both of these guys. The headbutt, they both train hard, and then the headbutt in the fight. So it was unfinished business. So I think this will be a fight to look forward to too, man. It's gonna be just this Saturday, man. It's gonna be a busy night for boxing, man, which is good for us. Because guess what? We could talk about all three of them back to back to back. That's what we like to do.
We can even talk football tomorrow. How about them? Oh, my fault. But anyway, back to boxing. I don't want to make light-skinned mad right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't about to rain on my parade.
Will still already killed them on Facebook, so we're gonna leave it at that. But yeah, Lou. So the little Russell, man, what do you think about him, man?
I think you know what? I like him. I think honestly, he's got more. I ain't gonna say more dog than the other brothers, but it's just, he got that X factor, Lewis. I can't explain it. He just got that X factor, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking forward to seeing him fight, this guy again because, like you said, we didn't get a chance to see what they could do because the headbutt ended the fight early.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like at the end of the day, I haven't had time to research much of him. But I will before Saturday. But I'm just looking forward to it because the fight, it's got to happen. It's about to happen, man.
Yeah, you're just getting in. Yeah, we talking boxing. Derrell Coley being here in a minute. He had just touching home, so he being in a minute. Champ being here. Some guy named Jamal Hill said Fuck light skin Luke.
And he got the boxing gloves up
And he
there.
got the boxing gloves up.
Well, you know what? I'm used to being hated on by chocolate dudes, man. I'm used to it. You know what else can you do?
You stupid as shit. They hate on from chocolate dudes, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, so yeah, Lou. But Teofimo and Cabosa, man, I think after they finish fighting, their father should get in the ring and fight. Their promoters should get in the ring and fight. Cause man, this shit here, boy, they sending people to the hospital, to the morgue. They say ain't no shaking their hands after the fight or none of that shit. They taking this shit personal.
Yeah, hey, that's how, like you said, the link that you sent me, it showed me that that's like true hate, man. We was talking off air about artificial hate, manufactured hate. You can see right through this shit. This shit is real.
That's that real
He's
shit,
like,
yeah.
You punk ass nigga. I'm like, what? They was going hard. But you know, I love it in the mindset of that's why we get in the ring and swing. That's why they swing in the ring. Because look, tomorrow, Saturday night, you get a chance to show me how much you really hate me. You can swing for the fence.
Exactly. And I think this fight gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think Teofimo been taking Cabosa lightly. And if Cabosa get in there and whoop that ass, boy, I'm telling you, I hope he got a rematch clause. Because Cabosa gonna be like, wait a minute, you ain't get no more rematch clause. Why the fuck I need to give you one?
Right.
So, man, I hope Teo get in there and do a thing, man. But if not, hey, John Fury needs to have a word with Teo Senior. Yeah, Teo Senior be tripping, man. I don't know what's going on with that dude, man.
Man, some of these dudes, man, when they get the spotlight on them, they just go to another level. Man. Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy, man. Because he's lunching, man. You know what I mean?
He worked.
He way worse. I see why his son stopped speaking to his ass for a minute.
Yeah, he worse than Danny Garcia for Angel Garcia.
Yeah, Angel crazy, man.
Yeah, both of them dudes crazy, man. But Teo Senior, man, he a mess.
How you see the fight playing out?
I got Teofimo stopping either late stoppage or unanimous decision. I think Teofimo, his skill level is gonna pay the bills tonight because Cabosa is a good fighter, but I don't think he has the skills to be in there with Teofimo unless Lopez get like he underestimate him, like you said. Shit happens in boxing. You know, it could be the fight's been dragged on for 6 or 7 months. He could have got bored, stopped training. Hope he didn't, but that's a chance that happened. But if he come in the ring like he came against Lomachenko, I got him winning in a late stoppage or unanimous decision.
A late stoppage or unanimous decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I believe, but you never know, man. That's what.
Yeah.
Look, what we say. That's why they get in the ring and swing, man.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly why they get in the ring and swing. Why these motherfuckers still talking about this damn Terrence Crawford and Sean Paul? I'm done with it.
Now, yeah, I'm done with it, man.
They want to talk. Yeah. So, but I tell you one thing. I'm very disappointed in Sean Porter, man. I'm very disappointed in. Did I say boxing through to say they living through their children's dreams, the parents?
Hey, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? They living through their kids' dreams. Yeah, you're right. Most all of them is, you know what I mean? But I told Kenny Porter started crying. Yeah, it's my son. That's my son. If I die, everything goes to him. That's my son. So don't tell me why I'm charging him this and charging him that. That's my son.
Y'all got him talking about the fight again, man.
Oh, man. Hey, man. It ain't going to never die, man. But
no, it ain't. It ain't. So, but, me and Quentin was going at it on the boxing shit talk a little bit. And I was just telling him, dude, nobody's going to remember Porter not bringing his A game. All they going to remember is Terrence Crawford, KO, Sean Porter. That's all they're gonna remember. That's it. I stopped going back and forth with him because the results are set in stone. The fight already happened. Terrence Crawford was the better fighter. I just feel like if they fought 10 times, Crawford would beat him. That's just my take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He ain't the same Sean Porter of old.
Right.
So I'm with you on that one, man. But it is what it is. People saying it wasn't a knockout, now he threw the towel in. Well, they make up all kinds of shit. Yeah, you're just getting in here. Butter Entertainment, the like button, hit the subscribe button. Derrell say he's running late. He gonna come in though. He been here before 9, I think. I hope he will be. You know, if not, we can wait for him. We ain't got nothing to do tomorrow.
That's right.
We could be on this motherfucker all night long. We might do 5 hours a day for the first time ever. You know what I mean? Luke, get that energy drink up in your ass, Luke.
Hey, look, we be going to a commercial, come back. Luke, wake your ass up. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like I said. Wake your ass up, be like Sean Porter.
No, Will Stills, come on in about what time is it? Come on in about 10 o'clock tonight. Then we can do 2 more hours, man, with you. Then I call Larry, do another hour with him. Then I call Melinda, do 2 more hours with her. Shit, we could do it.
Yeah.
we get everybody up and get the whole team up in this motherfucker. We can do it, Luke. We can do it. You know what I mean?
That's right. So let me ask you this. If Kambosos beat Telefremo Lopez, that shakes up the whole division, man. Yep. And that's funny how one fight could just do that, man. Because right now, Telefremo, although he hasn't fought almost a year, it will rock the boxing world, man, and it will shape up the whole division, man.
Man, that should be so sharp, man. But if he do that, I'm telling you right now, I don't know. I forgot who Kambosos, who this manager or promoter is, man. But yeah, T.O. gonna want to rematch, and Kambosos might hit him with the same thing he hit Lomo with. You ain't get Lomo no rematch, and they hate each other too. Oh no, he ain't getting no rematch. You can forget that. I'm telling you.
I think it would take for his handlers to kind of talk him into a rematch if it makes sense financially. If the fight was like close, and he say, okay, y'all need to do that again, it ends in a draw. That's the only way I can see that happening. Yeah,
because Timo talk all that shit, say he gonna put you in I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna put with a grave site at around this motherfucker. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's like, where the hospitals at?
Exactly. I'm like, these dudes crazy, man. So that's what he said. And we're gonna see if it happens, man. But never know. Any fight can be fight of the year. You know what I mean?
Indeedy. Yes, indeedy.
Any of them can be fight of the year, man. But I don't know. We're gonna see. Boxing through this say Eddie Hearn said he isn't making an offer to Crawford because there's no money to be made. Exactly. See, that's what I told Luke. See, people don't understand that now. Well, them people seeing them pay-per-view numbers, now Terrence Crawford crying. People don't know ESPN app is. I agree with them. You know how much I dog. I got ESPN Plus. You know I do. I got so you got to go on ESPN and Google Plus and then order the pay-per-view. That's what you had to do. You know what I mean? So they didn't promote how to do it right enough, but it wouldn't have changed that much. Maybe. I'm
about to say, do you think something that simple will cause a
big amount of people missing?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe 10,000, 5,000, maybe.
Man, I think what you said 2 weeks ago is coming to facts. He is just not known.
Exactly.
He's just not known. That's what and I like I said, I don't have no horse in the race, but I call it like I said, the proof is in the pudding. 200,000 buys and I'm over in it. It was
190.
190, yeah.
But now they say on Fight Hype, they say that was too many. They say it was 150, Lou.
Damn. Hey man, that's crazy.
But you just said something that's right. I'm gonna give you Tony they come on the podcast. Tony said she know who Sean Porter is, but she don't know who Terrence Crawford is. See? Yeah. That just showed you right there. She's actually, I heard of Sean Porter, but I never heard of Terrence Crawford. So that just I told you all the time, the casuals don't know who he is. You know what I mean? So how you gonna that's why I'm telling you, listen to me now. Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford is never going to happen because their egos is going to clash, and Terrence going to want the higher end of the money, or he going to want 50-50. Earl going to be like, nigga, you can't even sell. You think I'm going to give you 60-40 your way or 50-50 your way? I'll give you 60-40, take it or leave it.
Okay, scenario, right? Let's just say Spence come back, he fight a warm-up fight, and he looks good. You're a promoter. What you going to put based upon Crawford's last fight and Spence come back and look
60,
good?
40, Earl.
Okay.
Then you got to tell me. 60, 40. And if he pissed me off, 70-30, Earl. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
It's going to be this way. I don't give a fuck how you beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter have been beaten 3 times. I don't care if you knocked him on or not. And Keith Thurman beat him. Earl Spence beat him. Kell Brook beat him.
Brook beat him, yeah.
So, I mean, ain't nothing you can tell me. Oh, hold on. Let's see this champ. Hold on. Talk to the people, Lou.
All right. Yeah, boxing enthusiasts. We're going to get down with this fight, man. I'm just curious to see how you feel about this Kambosos and Lopez fight, man. I'm just curious. Break that joint down for me, man, because that fight, I was looking at the the highlights and stuff, because when Lewis told me about the fight, I was like, all right, okay. It's a little lukewarm with it. But as I started doing the research, man, I started seeing some interesting contrast on this fight. You know what I'm saying? You just think styles make fights. And I think with Kambosos, with his quick hands and his ability to mix it up with that real kinky style, I think it's going to make a good fight, man. I think Lopez is going to be able to capitalize on it later on in the rounds. But it's the fight I'm looking for, and I'm just interested to see what you feel about that fight.
Yeah, Lou, that was the champ. He said he about to come on now. He's using his phone.
Okay.
Trying to get on. So I was closer. Yeah, Tony wasn't closer because she said it was going to be 150, 175.
That's right, Tony. You did. You right. I got to give you kudos for that. Kudos for Tony, y'all. Let me tell you, Tony on her way. She on her way. She is on her way.
She on her way, Lou?
Yes, she is, man. Tony, y'all gotta give it up for Tony, man. She be doing her thing, man. She be predicting some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, champ about to come on. Hopefully he can figure it out. It ain't hard to figure out. Just hit the link. Come on in. We're gonna chop it up a little bit.
That's right.
See what's going on with him. Tony was right. She said she gonna run that to the ground. Well, I was second, goddammit.
Yeah, and look, I was in a distant third. I'm always over. I don't know what I be thinking about.
That nigga said 100 million pay-per-view buys.
Hey, look, the rebuttal entertainment got to start pissing in the cup, man. We got to start keeping it. Jerry Peterson in the house. What's up, young brother?
Top Rank does a horrible job promoting black fighters. Yeah, they do, because they don't care about them. Exactly.
Yes, sir. My young brother. Hey, man, this dude, he know boxing himself, man. Thanks for tuning in, young brother.
Yeah, they sure do. I don't know what they be going on, man. You know what I mean? They be bullshitting, man. They be bullshitting like I don't know what. Uh-oh. There you go, Lou.
Hey.
There you go. What's up, champ?
Hey,
my
man, I got
man.
a bad reception, man. I can barely hear y'all.
It's probably your Wi-Fi. Where you at?
Yeah, because the people out there so they can hear us very good.
it's the Wi-Fi. Where you at, man?
My reception bad. I can't hear y'all.
You got some earplugs?
Say it again.
You got some earplugs?
I can't hear you.
You gotta get some earplugs.
Hold on. Let's see about this.
Yeah, we gotta get champ to get it right.
And get the earphones so we can chop it up.
Get the chopping it up. We all
That's
gonna
right.
be good.
I can't hear y'all.
It's probably the Wi-Fi where you at, or you gotta get some earplugs, because we can hear you crystal clear.
We can hear you good.
Hold on, let me see. Let me go outside.
All right.
I can't hear y'all, man. The same.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all. We got 4-time champ. Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you real good.
I can't hear y'all, man. I mean, hold on. I don't know why it's acting up. I mean, you? No, I ain't got to log in. I ain't said reception. Can y'all hear me now?
We can hear you. We can hear you crystal clear. Yes, him.
Yeah, it's that Wi-Fi.
Talk to them, Lou. Let me call them. Let them know
All
what's
right.
going on.
Yeah, once again, y'all, we got 4-time champion Derrell Too Sweet Coley, man. And we trying to get him in. As y'all can see, we having some technical difficulties, but we trying to get him in, right? So I need y'all to stand by because we got a lot of questions for the champ. He's going to help us break down a lot of the up-and-coming fights. So just stand by, y'all, and we're going to chop it up. We got 3 major fights that's coming up this Saturday. So let's just keep it rolling, hold fast, and we're going to get the champ on in here because I've been looking forward to chopping it up with him, man, and just getting these questions answered, because it's a lot of stuff that was going on back then, a lot of crooked stuff going on in boxing that I think he's going to be able to elaborate on. I heard him talk about it on a couple of videos on YouTube. And I'm just want to see, if this is true, because I hate speculations. But it was a lot of stuff that I used to speculate back in the days that he could bring to the light. So I'm looking forward to chopping it up with him. So like I said, just stand by y'all, and we're going to get the champ on. But in the meantime, I want to talk about this Talifimo fight again, as we were talking earlier. I just feel like Talifimo is the only guy right now that will give Tank a run for his money. He's the only one right now. And I think with this fight with Kambosos, it's going to be another notch under his belt. Because I got the fight going maybe 9 or 10 rounds, and or either a unanimous decision. But if we go on thinking about Talifimo, just thinking about the animosity that him and Kambosos has, it's just like they really hate each other. And I really look forward to seeing them fight.
Yeah, what done happened to Lou? Lou done went to Kaput. I don't know what happened to that dude. Yeah, man. Lou Wi-Fi done went to Kaput. Derrell Wi-Fi done went to Kaput. Everybody Wi-Fi going to Kaput.
I'm good now.
Oh, you can hear me now? Oh,
I'm
there
good.
you go. Hey, look, Jones come in. Lou done went out. I'm like, oh man, this 7-Eleven Wi-Fi, everything, man. What's up, man? Long time no see, man.
I know, man. I haven't seen you in a while, man. You been all right?
Man, I'm blessed, man.
That's good. That's what's
I've
up,
been
man.
doing real good, man. How you been?
I've been great, man. I've been great. I can't complain at all, man. I've been great.
Yeah, everybody asked about you, wondering you coming on. I said, yeah, he coming on.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Lou. You back?
Hey, yeah, they kicked me out, champ. They kicked me out, man. They kicked me out.
It ain't room for both of us, baby. You know, when I'm off, you on. When you on,
Hey, right.
I'm on.
Hey, look.
We got the Peterson. We got the Coley up here. We need Lamont now.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. When Lewis told me you was coming on, Derrell, man, I was so enthused, man. First of all, let me give this man a grand introduction, man. C. Pleasant finest, man. One of the only fighter to come out of C. Pleasant and make a promising career out of boxing, man.
Wow.
And I'm really mad. I'm really mad at the C. Pleasant, because they didn't give you your day. They gave Kevin Durant his day, but they didn't give you yours. And we're gonna lobby for that, man, because you the only guy to come out of C. Pleasant, man, and did his thing.
I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I congratulate Kevin without no question, man.
Yes, sir.
But I think for me, the only boxer to ever box, and it was thousands of people that tried out for boxing in that recreation, and I'm the only one that made it. I'm not
exactly.
I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I think I had more dedication than the rest of the people that tried. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
so I'm saying I'm better. I'm not saying I'm better. I just had more dedication to the sport. And I do think they should honor that, man. I'm the only
they should
to ever come out of that recreation center, man, that made it, being honest. Yeah, you're right.
That's right. NABF, IBC, Mid-Atlantic, USBA. Did I miss something? Because I don't want to insult you at all, man. I am a
IBA. How about that? IBA.
Yeah, that's the pros, man. That's the pros. Man, listen, man, this is one of my biggest accomplishments, man. Ray Leonard is my idol. Ray Leonard is my idol. Me and Ray Leonard had the exact same many fights, man. My record is better than Ray's, man. Ray Leonard is 36-3 with 1 draw, something like that. I'm 30.
Mm-hmm.
We both got 40 fights, man. And I look up to this guy tremendously, man. I'm like, wow, man. We got the same amount of fights. I got a better record though. I'm 32. He's 36-3.
Hey, Derrell,
That's
so
right.
look, I told Lou, I said, Lou, okay, you know, he said, oh, Derrell coming on here, Lamont. I said, look, Derrell coming on here, man. I said, Lou, I'm gonna let you ask him the question because I know everything, you know what I mean. But I'm gonna ask him. He's so hyped, man. I said,
Man, hey, look, man, let me tell you something. I got another story for you. My older cousin, Antonio Starchild Reese. I'm pretty sure you know his name.
Oh man, I love Starchild.
Yeah, that's my older cousin. And when he started coming up in the ranks, I started following boxing a lot. So I started, going to Impact, going to Round One, watching them spar and stuff. So as time was going on, I started hearing your name in the rumbles. So I said, okay, let me check this dude out. So I go around and watch y'all spar, watch you, fighting the amateurs and stuff. And I was like, damn, he reminds me of my cousin. I'm like, damn, that nigga shot for shit. And I had so much loyalty to my cousin Starchild that I didn't want to be seen saying you was that dude. So secretly, I'd be like, man, I went back to work, man, that motherfucker shot for shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100. So I kept that on the low because my older brother, him and my cousin, they was real tight. And they'd be like, man, you go ahead sweating this dude and you got a cousin. Nah, nigga, that nigga shot, nigga, for real. And I remember your first fight at Coolidge High School, if I'm correct.
Man, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Your first joint. And guess what? I couldn't even make that, John. I was mad as a motherfucker, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I always been a big fan of you, man. When you took off and started doing the right thing, man, and you stopped propelling in boxing, man. So I'm just excited to have Royalty Boxing, the DC, on the podcast tonight, man.
Hey, man, thank you, man. And let me say this to you, man. Don't think that winning one in out the other, man. That really means something to me, man. I really appreciate it, man. Let me tell you about what happened with me and Starchild, man. Me and Starchild, we carry so much respect for each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I never wonder. I mean, I would have forced Starchild, but I never wondered. I mean, he used to fight on my undercard. So one day, right, Starchild used to be with like 40 jokers, right? So what happened? So look, they all drunk up, right? So me and Starchild shows each other the utmost respect, man. What's up, Star? Because when Starchild fight, I go out there, I come out the dress room, the main event. I come out to watch him fight, and I'm cheering for him. So this is what happened. Starchild knocked this guy out or whatever, right? So at the end of the fight, man, Starchild dap up. Starchild with his 30 little dude.
Entourage, yeah.
So Starchild said, no, I said, Starchild, good fight. He said, good fight, Derrell. I said, Starchild, good fight, man. You look good. So one of the dudes said, yeah, we trying to see you. So this is what I said. I said, well, he ain't look that good, but look.
Oh man.
So that whole night, it's not Starchild. This no lie. I'm telling you the truth. Starchild said, Derrell, man, don't listen to him. I know I'm not ready. A whole different level, but don't listen to him, man. The man drunk. So this is what I said. Going home, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe he do think he's ready. So when we got back in the gym, I called down to Starchild's gym. The Bama answered the phone. I said, the Bama.
Oh, the Bama was a wild dude, man.
Bama answered the phone, right? I said, Bama, can I please come get some work with Starchild? Because I'm like this, I'm gonna shut him down. I'm gonna let him know he's not ready.
Oh, send the message.
So I'm like this. So I'm like this. I'm so geared up, and I'm like, I'm gonna shut them people down. These people think they're ready, right? So, but Starchild, even though Starchild respected me, I'm gonna let his boys know he's not ready. So what happened was, I get down to the gym. He said, Derrell, come down Tuesday, and he'll be ready. So I come down there Tuesday, right? So I see Star. I dap Starchild up. Starchild looking at a funny look in his face, like, fuck they doing? What they doing there? What the fuck they doing there, right? So look, look. So the Bama said to Starchild, oh, Star, I forgot to tell you working with Derrell today. This is what I'm saying. Listen, I know Star gonna see this. I'm not, no cap, no nothing. Listen to what I'm saying. Starchild said this, and I said this. I'm saying this to myself. I'm gonna crush these people, right? So look. This no lie. I'm on everything I love. This was Starchild say. We bought the glove up. He said, I'll be back. I'm about to go get my gloves out of the car. I'll be back. He never came back. Hey, listen.
Oh man.
Hey, look.
funny
Tim
shit.
Bama said, Derrell, that's why I never told him that you was coming in because I know he didn't want to box you. But I said, man, I boxed with Tim. I boxed with Tim like 6-7 rounds. But me and Tim the Bama Haley, we was going real light, man. We was just boxing with each other. But I should have been more professional than that. Stock shot had nothing to do with that, man.
Man, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do to set in that mark, man. Because I always known you to be a competitor, man. You was like that road warrior that went to different. You was like wherever the bump was at, you was at, and that's one thing that I always appreciate about you, man.
No, time out.
Always.
I never knew anybody noticed that. I didn't box for a gym. I boxed wherever the bump was at, man. Hey, look, we come down there and train like and this no lie. I swear, this no disrespect to nobody. This is my mindset. It can be Jobby, Keith Holmes, Andrew Castle, all the great guys in the gym at the time. I will go in that gym, and this is what I say in my head. I'm a fuck all of them up before I leave. I'm the lightest nigga down there. I'm 147, these niggas 160, 170. And I'm like this to myself. But that motivates me, man. That I can't bullshit because I don't want them to beat up on me. You know what I'm saying? So I always say to myself, I'm gonna fuck these niggas up before I get out of here, man.
I know,
you
man.
You should have told that nigga that answer that phone. Oh, you think he can put them gloves on, motherfucker?
Yeah, put them gloves on.
Who
man.
You talking about?
The dude that answered the phone that said
the Bama.
can beat you. That Bama.
Oh no. It wasn't the Bama. It was when we was walking out of my fight. He fought on my undercard, right?
Okay.
We walking out of the fight. So the fight is over. We're walking out of the fight. So some guy he with said, yeah, we ready for you. I said, y'all look good, but y'all didn't look that good. So Chow came to me and said, Derrell, don't listen to him, man. I know I'm not ready. And it's not right. So I'm like this. Maybe they think they are. Maybe because I took that real personal. So,
you have to.
So I'm like this. So maybe like 2 weeks later, I said, Bam, let me come get some rubber Chow. I'm gonna shut these people down. I'm not playing. So the Bama said, Derrell, come down on Tuesday. Cool. So when I get down there, okay, it's already set up the Chow down there. He's down there. Chow didn't know because Bama didn't tell him.
Didn't tell him, yeah. So he was, I could see how that be because at that point, Derrell, you was moving fast, man. You was rapidly moving up, man. And I think Chow was getting in trouble, and he wasn't as focused as you. I can say that because that's my cousin. I was there. He wasn't as focused as you were. You was rising, man.
I'm gonna say this, and this ain't no nothing. Listen, this is what I'm saying. It wasn't that he wasn't as good as me. He wasn't as focused as me because he was just as good as I was.
Yeah, trust me. I was with him. Trust me.
I'm saying, and look, who was that beat Chow, man?
Curtis Peoples.
Listen to me, man.
Curtis Peoples.
This is on everything I love, man. You know, Curtis beat me in my last amateur fight, right? I'm boxing with Curtis to get him ready for Chow. Listen, his father said this, so I'm on blast, man. I'm on blast. So I had Curtis like a 3 or 4 piece combination. My trainer, Derrell, come on now, slow down. I'm working with Curtis in there, right? Jobby, Keith Holmes, all them in the gym. When I'm walking back to my corner, they look at me like this. God damn. Look. So Leonard saying this that he was getting ready for Chow. So Leonard said, Derrell, man, come on, Derrell, slow. Leonard would stop it and say, Derrell, slow down, son, man. Come on, calm down. I'm taking it easy. Curtis People's father said, time out. You don't have to take it easy on my son. My son just as good as all y'all. You don't have to take it easy. My trainer did me like this. Hey, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I respect Curtis, love Curtis to death. Curtis Peoples still got a headache right now to this day.
Hey, you know what, man? That was we all was down there, man. Chow came out with the mask on, man. He came out jumping on. I don't know if he was at that fight. He came and jumped on his chairs, and man, we was so hyped. It was like 50 of us, man. And he lost. I cried like a baby, man.
When Curtis finished fighting him, was all his stuff off his shorts in the ring? Like he had some stuff like his stuff came off his shorts or something, man, something like that. That's the best I've ever seen. Curtis look good as shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis look good, and this no lie, man. I look at Curtis, man, and I just think, man. I don't know, man. Curtis was good. I like Curtis.
Yeah, he was good. I just felt Star was a better fight. I just don't think he was focused at that time.
Let me say this to you. If on paper, I got Star Shot winning that fight easy. Without question. On paper, I got him winning that fight easy. It's no way that I seen Curtis dominate him like the way he did, man. I was very surprised.
I was hurt. We was crying. That's the first time I cried at the boxing match, man. I was hurt, man, because I knew I knew he was a better fighter, and I knew that fight would propel him to the next level, man. I was upset, man. So all the people out there listening, man, I wanted to see, how did you get into boxing, man? How did you get into boxing?
I got into boxing, man. I was
check your phone.
Go ahead,
Dog. Go ahead.
I got into boxing. I was 5 years old. Maybe I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old. My best friend Earl Givens was 7 years old. Our birthday on the same day, right? And my brother best friend was Earl Givens' big brother Tyrone Givens, and me and Eric playing with my mother, playing with how we're causing my mother's driveway. So my brother looked out the window and said, "Derrell, can you beat Eric?" I'm like, "What you mean in running?" He said, "No, in fighting, right?" I said, "No, Eric's 7. I'm 6. I said, no, I can't beat him." So Eric said, "Derrell, I'm about to go to the house to get some meat." Okay, no, he said, "I'm about to go get some meat." And then when he was walking down the street, my brother looked out the window and said, "Derrell, can you beat Eric?" I said, "What you mean in running?" He said, "No, in fighting." I said, "Nah, he's 7. I'm 6. I can't beat him." So my brother said, "It don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Come on, let's go up here." So I'm thinking they're gonna ask Eric who can beat. This is my best friend. I think they're gonna ask Eric who can beat. I'm gonna say Eric gonna say Eric, we can go back and play with the cards. So when I get up there, I'm thinking about the act. Eric stole me. Wop. He stole me. And I started crying because I'm like, man, that's my best friend. I don't want to fight my friend. All right. So then I was, listen, me and my brother walking home. My brother said my little brother's a punk. My little brother can't fight. That hurt me more than anything in the world. Like to this day, nothing hurt me like that. So 4 years later, I signed up for boxing. I'm 9. I said, I'm going to tell my brother. So when I run home, I said, "Jeff, I signed up for boxing." He said, "Where you signed up for boxing?" I said, "C Pleasant." He started laughing. I said, "Okay, he think I can't fight because Eric beat me up." So what happened is, on my first pro fight, my first amateur fight, they got a fat guy that fought for Old Crest, Dave Jacobs, trained Sugar named Perry Cook. He weighed 90 pounds. I weighed 70 pounds. They said, "Derrell, this is an exhibition." I said, "What is that?" "It don't count." Cool. So I won. So even after the fight, they call him the winner. I cried because I'm like, they just told me it wasn't no winner or loser. I cried. So this is what I said, because I lost to Eric and I lost my first amateur fight. I said, I'm gonna try this one more time. If I lose, I'm never fighting again, ever. I went 5 years straight, man, without losing. And listen, and I realized this about a year ago. I lost 4 amateur fights. I lost 2 professional fights. Every fight I've ever lost, it was every 5 years.
Oh shit!
It was every 5 years I lost a fight. I just realized that last year. Yeah.
So somebody I know, they was asking about it. They say, "Man, when you make sure when you talk to him, you ask him what's going on, what he doing nowadays, man? What you doing nowadays, champ?"
I'm staying out of trouble, man. I mean, I'm one of the guys, man. Y'all not gonna hit me. It's like try to contact y'all, man. Send me some money. I'm locked up. Man, you know, I've never been locked up, man. I never taste alcohol. I never puffed a cigarette. I just been a good guy, man, my whole life, man. I've been dedicated to the, and I always try to help whomever, man. I'm always trying to help whomever. Even if I don't have it, I'm gonna find somebody that got it and help them, man. That's who I am. That's what I'm living by, man. You know, I'm living by. You know, the guy Maurice Blocker, is a guy that I look up to, man. And
I heard he homeless or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm gonna say this. Y'all don't understand it but let me say this. I want to say this. It's not like his family abandoned him or anything like that. It's nothing they can do
Okay.
The man, he's his own man. Listen to what I'm saying. Maurice goes to the bank every day to get his money. Maurice got his own money. Maurice wants to live the way he's living. A homeless guy is somebody that doesn't have a choice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maurice has a choice. He chooses this. And as I was thinking about this yesterday, Maurice, we all have way more problems than Maurice. Maurice don't have no problem. He don't have no care, no worries, or nothing. He living life, man. Life don't cost him nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no bills. He ain't got nothing to look forward to. He just, and it's like, I understand it. And I have to respect him. And this the thing, Maurice won't let me buy him nothing unless I let him buy me something first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Great guy, man. Great guy.
Yeah, I'm glad you cleared that story up because you hear stories and you just hope it ain't true, man. Thanks for clearing that up.
Thank you, man.
Because that's a story that you don't want to be out, and you feel like, damn, man, this guy that put 4 wars in the ring and then he's homeless. He just because people get to the point where they start spreading rumors. I'm glad you cleared that up, man.
Listen, man. Listen, the man. I'm definitely trying to protect his family because it looks like his family abandoned him and this and that and other. I got close to Maurice. I know who Maurice is. I was closer to Maurice than anybody, even his family at one time. And I understand it's nothing I can do. It's nothing they can do. You know what I'm saying? So Maurice is somebody that's very intelligent, man, and is going to do what he want to do, man. And only thing I forget who he is because I can be around Maurice for 3 hours straight and forget he's homeless because we laugh, we joke, we play, and I just forget he's homeless, man, because he's not. He's a happy person. He's a very happy person, man.
Yeah, I hear that, man. But I'm glad you cleared that up. Man, we know.
Yeah, thank God for that, man.
Yeah, man. But see, I never know what y'all thinking on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because I just heard something like that like last week. I said, "Oh, for real? Oh, okay."
You heard what?
That he was living on the street.
And the thing is this, man. The thing is this. People will look towards his family, man. I'm saying this because this is the honest truth. It's nothing his family can do. His family didn't abort. This is listen. I'm in the house by myself. Me and Maurice watching fights. I make sure he take a shower, I give him new clothes, and the new shoes and everything. And we watching the fight. This is what I said. Maurice, it's 2 a.m. Go in the other room, go to sleep. Take you home tomorrow. This is what he said to me. Derrell, I'm gonna be honest. When you go to sleep, I'm gonna walk out and leave anyway. So you might well take me up the street. I respect it. I respect. There's nothing he wants. He wants to be who he is, and he's happy. I don't know anybody happiness. I'm guaranteeing you, he's happy than all of us.
Yeah, I got you, man. Like you say, he ain't got no bills. We got no bills and everything else.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good look, man. I think you're known for having a good heart, man. I watched a couple of videos, and you said that you was giving your guys around you, I think Big Jeff, $500 a week just to keep them off the streets. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have the the heart to do something like that, man. So when you was doing that, you really felt like you was, helping your homies out, man. You care to elaborate on that just a little bit?
Yeah. So what happened is this, man. Like when the jump out come, all my friends did what they did, man. But I don't. I mean, because I'm guaranteeing if I didn't become Derrell Coley, the boxer, I probably would have been doing the same thing they did. I can't look down on them. So what happens is when the jump out come, I'm not running. They know who I am. I'm not running. So they say this to me, Derrell, stay the fuck away from them, man. Stay away from them. And I said to them, these my friends. These my friends. They're not your friends. They my friends. They're gonna get you in trouble. They're not gonna get me in trouble because I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing it. So this is what I then I said this to myself. Well, if I am their friend, why I'm a professional fighter, I'm in the early years of being a professional. I can afford to get these guys. I'm giving up $1,000 a week. That's a lot of money when I really look at it, but it's not a lot of money when I'm doing it for a reason that's well worth it. You know, I'm giving Big Jeff and Chucky $500 a week just so they won't sell drugs. But the thing is, I was doing it on my heart. Guess what they was doing?
Hey, taking in to get drugs. I can tell you that. Shit.
Hey, it is what it is. It's just good.
The whole time, man, they taking it to buy drugs, man, and they laugh. I mean, like, I know they like this nigga sweet as I don't know what, man, but they didn't bring it around me. They didn't bring it around me, but they was even selling more drugs then. That's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, let's take it to the ring, man. I done watched this fight 3 times. You know I told you my favorite fight. They cheated. I was so fucking mad over Carl Shorty. I'm still mad today about that motherfucking fight. Just looking at it, man.
Oh, man.
Politics, Mike Tyson. Derrell, tell us what happened, man.
Let me say this to you, man. Me and Overcard was friends, man. I've even watched Overcard before we fought, and I said, damn, I wonder how that fight would turn out. With me and him. Because, you know, I think we on the same level. I wanted to fight. I wanted that fight, right? So what happened is we had a contract with Don King. If I beat Overcard, I get a shot at British Trinidad. Me beating Overcard gives me the confidence to beat the Trinidad. You know, I'm going into the fight with my confidence. So what we respected his speed, we respected his power, we respected his boxing skill. So but the thing is, I'm listening to my trainers. Derrell, we want you moving, we want you moving, we want you moving. I'm like, this is what I'm saying in the corner. Man, fuck him. Why the fuck y'all want me to run? I'm saying this.
Oh, man.
Fuck him, man. Why y'all want me running? Man, fuck this nigga, man. Let me fight him. Derrell, I want you moving. They've been my trainer since I was 9 years old. Derrell, I want you moving. And I'm like this. That's why. And it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm running from this nigga, man. Fuck this nigga, man. Let's fight. You know, that's why I got in there and mixed it up a couple of times, man. Because it's like, man, but I'm gonna say this to you, man. If you go look at that fight right now, and
I did.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Pay attention how many times the referee came in the dressing room and said this. He said, if I give you a warning, the next time I give you a warning, it's going to be a hard warning. After I give you a hard warning, I'm going to take a point. This motherfucker gave Overcard 5 hard warnings, man. It never took a point. Never took a point. Never took a point, man. Mike Tyson came in the dressing room after the fight and said, Derrell, you won the fight. He said, Don King just saved both of y'all because Overcard already had a loss on his record by Trinidad. Never lost, he's done. I said, man, I'm not fighting for no fucking Overcard. I'm fighting for me. Fuck Overcard. No, I'm not trying to say no Overcard. I said, so my thing is, so when I looked at the end of it, when I finally got a chance to look at the tape, my manager hired some people that speak like deaf and dumb people, whatever they call it, deaf and whatever, to read their lips. Mike Tyson asked Don King to Overcard win the fight. Don King said no. Mike said, man, I think he won. The other guy said, nah, he didn't win that. Mike whispered in Don King's ear, and Don King walked off. Don King. Wow. So, let me tell y'all something. Excuse me. Let me tell y'all something. It's not always the judges, right? Because the judges don't know what each other wrote down and who they had to win, unless they talk about it after the fight. I'm guaranteeing the card said Derrell Coley won. When Don King looks at the ring announcer and give him that look, Don King is paying him. He said, "Oh, don't nobody see what the card says, but him." So if it says Derrell Coley the winner, he might say in the winner in the blue card Overcard. You know what I'm saying? I'm guaranteeing that paper had my name with it because because the judges told me what it was. I ran into all 3 of them probably maybe years after. Derrell, man, we had you winning the fight. We have no idea what happened. He said I was a judge. And I said, I talked to all 3 of y'all. Y'all had me winning. So that's when I said, okay, that means the ring announcer just said Overcard won. Don't nobody get to see the card. You know, don't nobody get to see the card. No, so after that fight, man, it was a setback for me only because I said I'm training so hard, I'm working so hard, and it's not up to me. It's up to whoever they want to win. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm training. Everybody dream to become champion. Everybody the dream to become a millionaire, man. So my thing is, like even with the Oscar De La Hoya fight, man, they cheated me, man. This man never made weight. They had a spy in my gym. I'm telling my trainers, man, this guy, why I don't nobody's supposed to be in the gym. This is the biggest fight of my life. Nobody's in the gym. I'm guaranteeing you, they pay my trainers. Money make anybody become, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, whatever. They pay my trainers. Nah, Derrell, he's okay. He's an old man. What can he do? What can he do? No, nobody's in the gym. The gym is open 24 hours. I got the gym from 11 to 2. I got the gym from 11 o'clock to 2. I'm paying for it. Why he can't come at 3? Why he can't come at 10? So if he need to come at this time, let me change my time. No, Derrell. So I'm guaranteeing you, my trainers was paid to allow that man to stay in the gym. Maybe 3 years later after the fight, Oscar De La Hoya said, Derrell, you know that was my spot. He had a camera in his head. Well, because he won't look. The guy would look at me every time I spar. He's staring at the ring, looking, recording. And you know, and I think and De La Hoya never made the weight, man. I got pictures that show he never made the weight. So both times I lost, I got 2 losses, man. Out of 40 fights, I've achieved it.
Yeah, 38, 2-2.
38,
and I was
2-2,
looking
man.
at the picture when Oscar was doing the scale, and you was pointing like, wait a minute, I seen it. I just think he right.
So that right there allowed me to stress out because the biggest fight of my life, they cheated me, man. All I wanted was a fair fight. If I can't beat you fair, I'm gonna pat you on your back, man. You're a better man. I don't even feel right cheating because I know I didn't do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they cheated me, man. They cheated me big time, man. And people, I mean, like this, no lie. Evander Holyfield calls me or texts me every day for like the last 2 years, man. And the thing with this what y'all don't know. Evander father's a Coley, right? My grandmother said a long time in the Olympics, Derrell, this is what she said. Derrell, your cousin's fighting in the Olympics. I go look, I'm looking for Coley. I don't see no Coley. I'm talking about Holyfield, but I never knew that. So make long story short, his father, Holyfield birth certificate is Evander Coley. He changed his name to Holyfield because he said he didn't want to be like his brother. He told me this story maybe like 6-7 months ago. He said he's a Coley. He's a Coley. His father's a Coley. And all his brothers are Coley. Everybody's a Coley in his family. But his mother's a Holyfield. But on his birth certificate is Evander Coley. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nobody knows that though.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Lou. Yeah, wow. Hey, Lewis, I watched that fight 3 or 4 times too, man. That Overcar fight. And I'm glad that I was doing the research, man, on you, Derrell, and you cleared up a lot of stuff for me, and it made me feel better because it gave you closure. You said that Overcar father called you and told you that you won. When you said that, it released a lot of hate I had towards boxing to a degree because I like to see fighters when they train, they work hard, you put in work, and you should get, if you win, you should win on the card, you should win. But it went the other way for you. And I know you getting that closure, that it helped you because it could always be speculation. Man, maybe I didn't win. But the fact that he called you, his father called you, said, you beat my son, that gave you the closure that you're in. I'm glad that you got it, man, because it did a lot for me just looking at that video.
And you know what crushed me to my heart, man, that same day that he called me, right? And he talked, and because he hit me on Facebook and said, Derrell, call me now. I called him. So he was talking. So this is what he said. He called Overcar, right? I had water in my eyes, man. Guess what? Oba is like not in the right frame of mind, right? Guess what Oba kept saying? Derrell, give me a rematch.
I'm about to say,
I'm fucking both of y'all up. Y'all don't laugh at my man.
I got
Hey, look,
nigga, you won. How am I get you a rematch?
Right.
So he's saying like, no, he's saying this now, like, Derrell, man, give me a rematch, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man, we'll be tired, man.
Yeah.
He said, Derrell, come on, man, I need some money, man, give me a rematch. And I'm like, I said, oh, but man, you won the fight, man. You don't need a rematch, man. I'm the one should be looking for a rematch, man. You won the fight, man. Derrell, man, fight me, man. I need some money. And I'm like, man, I don't know what to say, man. I'm like, really don't know what to say because it hurt. I got water in my eyes, man, because I'm like, damn, this is my man, Joe. This is my man. And I'm gonna tell you what kind of threw Obaka off, man, because he was around Mike Tyson. They were best friends. That lifestyle, man. This is why people don't understand me. I never wanted to be rich. I never wanted to be famous. I always wanted to be happy. and even though my bank account never, like, I was making good. I made good money in boxing. Don't get me wrong. I made big signing bonuses in boxing, and I was getting stipends. So and I always drove way beneath my bank account. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people drive above their bank account. You know, because they want people to think they have money. You know, my manager said this to me one day, man. He's a white, rich. Listen to me. We're not talking about our rich. He's like 30, 40 million in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said this is what he said. He said, Derrell, this is what we as white people does.
Yeah.
This is what he said. This is what he said to me. Because I'm 23 years old. I just paid $53,000 for a Lexus. And he said, and then my manager looked at me and laughed and said, Derrell, man, I'm 23 years old. I have enough money to pay cash. And they heard me. He said, Derrell, this is what we do. We look at, he said, if you ever follow a black person home with a nice car, he's gonna park in front of an apartment building because that's where we live at.
Yep.
You ever follow a white person home with a raggedy car, he's gonna park it in a big car garage because that's where he live at. That's the difference. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck that mean? And as I think about that, I'm like, oh, now I know what it means. You know what I'm saying? I know what it means because we wear our money on our sleeve.
Yep.
They wear their money in their bank account. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so, Boston Stu just say, good to see you on the Rebuttal Entertainment, champ.
Who said that?
The guy from UK. We got people from UK up here, champ. We worldwide, man.
Man, yeah. whatever language you speak, yeah.
He said, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Tony said, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. And this pain in the ass dude that you know on here, Jamal Hill, you know what I mean? He said, my man down the beast. He said, Derrell.
Tell Jamal, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man. I was gonna go to rent a big mansion, man, so I can fake for y'all a little bit. Oh, Coley's still getting it on.
Yeah, man.
D Block say, yo, Uber driver from the car shop in August.
He said what? What is that?
Uber driver from the car shop in August.
Oh, that's D Block. That's my man.
D Block, yeah. Right, yeah, man. So y'all got any questions? We ain't gonna have Champ on here all night.
That's right, man.
Questions, man. We're gonna have these questions, get them up out of here, man. But you know, Derrell, we gotta ask you, man. It's boss fight week, man. What you think of the fight that just went down? Did you watch it?
Yes. No, let me say this to you, man. I fell asleep, right? I'm an early bird, man. I fell asleep, but I watched it because I'm like, oh damn, what happened on the fight? I looked at the clock, it's 5 a.m. I said, damn, I missed the fight. So I go back and watch it. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all, man. One of the best fights I've seen in a long time. One of the best fights I've seen. And I'm so sad to hear Sean Porter retire off a performance like that, man. He fought a hell of a fight. And I've trained with him. His father let me show him a few pointers down headbangers. And the guy is I'm telling you, he's a class act, man. One of the nicest guys I've ever met, man. He's a respectful, nice guy, man. You know, and I thought he fought a tremendous fight. I don't think he could have fought a better fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't. And I'm being honest, I didn't see it in Crawford. I just heard everybody talking about it. I just never seen it. He showed me that he's the truth. He's the truth. He's definitely the truth. He's the truth. He got my approval after that fight with Sean Porter. He definitely did what he supposed to do. Yeah.
Do you think the fight should have been stopped by his father?
No, let me say this to you. His father is a difference from being a coach and a father.
Exactly.
It's a difference. So my thing is this: he can't see his son getting beat like that, man. That every punch he got hit with hurt his father more than hurt Sean.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely understand. If it was the normal coach, he more like, man, fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what Lewis been saying, man. One of the first things me and Lewis, we always talk back and forth when the big fights happen. One of the first things he said, Lou, was, man, I don't think it's good for the father to be the trainer and have to throw in the towel. And I'm just curious of what's your thoughts on that, Derrell?
I think that's tough, man, because it's a different look, because I like my brother, not even my father. My brother playing basketball gets scraped. It hurts me to see my brother get scraped on the arm or whatever, man, or fall. That's my brother. Just imagine if I'm the father and I see my son in a situation that I can't even help him. I can't help him because the first thing a father gonna do is go in there and protect his son. There's nothing he can do. So when what will hurt him more than anything, man, to let that boy fight 2 minutes longer and have a permanent damage, and gotta see that, say, damn, I should have stopped it 2 minutes before I stopped it. And that would crush his father, man. This not, man, let me say this to you, man. We fight for bragging rights and money. That's it. It is not worth suffering a lifetime injury over money and bragging rights. That's all.
Boston through to say, just gotta hope you got a son like Joe Kanzaki and you'll never need to throw in the towel.
I knew that was coming, man. He always bring up his guys, man.
No, man. Joe Kanzaki never lost. You ain't got to worry about he knocking everybody out, huh? That's why he said that. Man,
Joe ain't retired, didn't he retire?
Yeah, undefeated.
Yeah, man. So, what up and coming fighters you like?
Now?
Yeah.
I don't know none. I don't know any, man. I don't know, man. I don't know any up and coming fighters, man, because one thing, this what people always say to me, Derrell, man. Raylan had a conversation with Raylan, man, my idol. He wanted me to train fighters down in the gym. And I said, Ray, you come and train fighters down in the gym. Your name bigger than mine. Exactly. Derrell, man, you gotta get there. Everybody saying, Derrell, you need to get back, go train, go teach somebody. I'm giving back to myself first. That means, guess what? I don't want to smell no gym. I don't want to hit no bells. I don't want to smell no gloves. I mean, I've been boxing since I was 9 years old. Let me do whatever I want to do. I don't owe nobody anything but me and God. Every time I ever fought, man, from amateur to pro, this is what I said. May the best man win and shall never one of us get hurt. And he answered that for every time. I don't have to be the best man all the time.
Yeah, don't, man. So you basically saying being a trainer is out of the question? Is that what you're saying? Or you just say you're giving yourself some time to reboot and just think about what you want to do?
It's not out of the question. But right now, it's not in my interest. I'm not interested in. But you know what I'm saying? But if I can go down to the gym tomorrow and see something I like and say, man, I can put something in the slim and I can get interested like that. It's not like, I love boxing. Don't get me wrong. But this is the thing. Even when I was boxing, this is what I said to myself when I seen people box. No, this is no lie. I'm talking to myself. These are my exact words. These are the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. No, I'm
man.
You're sitting up here trying to knock yourself a head off for a few dollars, man. It's like, but then I go to the gym the next day. It's the easiest thing I've ever did in my life. I watch it and say, this shit is crazy. This shit is like truly crazy. We are really see this what I experienced a few times, man. Like I'm fighting a guy, so the guy it depends what mood I'm in. The guy try to fight me at the weigh-in, man. Sit your dumb ass down. We about to fight. We about to fight in 3 hours. What you want to? What? Tell me why do you want to fight me at the weigh-in? Why? Because I came to the fight. You didn't think I was gonna show up? What the fuck? Why you so mad at me at the weigh-in? I'm like, I'm talking about the referees pulled me to the side years later and said, Derrell, man, you like one of the craziest guys. It's guys that I can knock out in the first round. I beat them for like 6 or 7 rounds. I know I can stop them. But I'm like, and I'm talking to him, oh, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna beat you for a few more rounds. And the ref, I'm like I'm hitting the guy whop, and then the ref like about to jump in. Oh, you ain't gonna stop this. I just stop him till he get himself together. And the ref be like, Derrell, boy, you crazy shit, man. I'm like, for you to be, because I'm talking to the ref. Well, you're not stopping this. I'm gonna beat this motherfucker like 5 or 6 more rounds. He's not getting out of this, man.
Hey,
nah.
we asked when Lamar Peterson on Lou brother. We asked Lamar, "Do you miss it?" He said, "Nah, he enjoyed retirement, but he did start back training. You know, he training Anthony now, so he say he don't miss it though."
Yeah.
Lamar, let me say this to you, man. Lamar and Anthony, man. Lamar and Anthony are 2 great fighters, man. Discipline level on 1,000, man. They were so disciplined. They always was in shape, man. I don't really know what the scenario is with them and Barry, but you know, I think they owe Barry a lot. Barry owed them a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think they made each other. I think the Peterson brothers made Lamar. I mean, made Barry, and Barry made the Peterson brothers. You know, and I just don't like this when it comes to people. When everything's going right, they like let's say who's the fighter that okay, Deontay Wilder, right? Let's say this, right? You remember he was talking about his trainers or whatever the case, man. Listen, let's pause the tape, right? The first fight with the
Tyson Fury.
For
Tyson Fury.
You go when Deontay Wilder gets on the second step going into the ring, right? Stop him right there. Hey, excuse me, Deontay, who's the best trainer in the world? He's gonna point at his trainer. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
How the fuck after you get out the ring going down the steps, oh, this motherfucker ain't shit. when coming back out the ring, you get on that same step, the second step going down. Deontay, who's the best trainer in the world? Not this motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's common though, man.
It doesn't make sense to me, man. And the thing is this, man, we as professional fighters know what we should and shouldn't do at this point. If I knew my trainers was doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, I'm not gonna let them. They work for me. I don't work for them. They work for me. I'm not doing that because why? Because I don't want to. It ain't beneficial to me. So Deontay Wilder, trainers work for him. So whatever they was doing that he didn't like, why the fuck he didn't stop it? I don't like people to make excuses. Like I don't make excuses, man. When Oscar beat me at the press conference, hey, the man beat me, man, fair and square. Simple as that. Even though I know I'm fair and square, Overcard beat me, even though I think I got robbed.
Oh, you did? You ain't got to say it. I say it. I like, man, that's one of the baddest motherfucking fights I've seen, man.
Oh, man.
I'm being honest with you. They robbed me more on Oscar fight because the man cheated. He never made weight. He never made. This is the man. So this is what happens when I'm depressed and the biggest fight of my life. I didn't eat because I didn't have no appetite. I didn't eat the next day. Oscar put on another 15 or 20, 30 pounds. And I'm still, you know what I'm saying? He was already heavy. So I just imagine how big he was. Because when I fought Oscar, I felt the weight. I felt how big he was. He already, first of all, Oscar, and I asked Holyfield this a few days ago, who has a better fight resume, him or Oscar? He said, wow. He said, Oscar got a hell of a resume. Oscar fought everybody. Everybody. Holyfield fought everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect the guy, man. And I like Oscar. Great dude, man. Great dude. Been around him a couple of times before and after the fight. Great dude.
Yeah, you kind of right. Cause when I watched some of that Oscar fight, I'm like, damn, Oscar's way bigger than Derrell. Long, bigger than every motherfucker.
Right.
If you think
bigger,
about
man.
it, yeah, he
This
did.
man was like, man, this man came in like, man, probably like 170, man.
God.
You know, I
Yeah,
mean, come
you
on,
was
man.
looking like a light welterweight in that joint, man. I was reading the story of some of the stuff you said, the guy with the sit-ups and how you would, you came in into the fight, you was, lighting the ass. So when you was fighting him, man, what that extra weight, was you feeling, how early did you feel that extra weight?
When he hit my gloves, when they say good, when they say,
God damn, that early.
hey, look, when we in the middle of the ring, and they said, good fight. I mean, like whatever they say, good luck, whatever. We tap gloves. And I'm like, this motherfucker punching hard on the tap on the glove.
Bobby Thune say, which opponent of Derrell impressed him the most? What opponent impressed you the most out of all your fights?
But without question, Oscar was a guy. Let me say this to you, man. We fought in 2000. I'm in Big Bay, California, with Emmanuel Stewart, in 1998, right? So we in the mountains. So I'm running down the mountain. So I know Oscar live over here. So I never met Oscar at the time. It's in 1998. I'm number two. I'm number 2 in the world. Oscar champion. So he said, Coley. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, who knows me in Big Bay? So it's coming from. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. Oscar know me. So we stopped. I stopped at this gate, right? Big gate, big nice, big house. So I stopped at this gate, man. Do you know this man? We talked for 3 hours, man. And I'm like, and I'm saying this to Oscar. All right, champ, man. Let me go draw, man. Dab him up. But to leave, he bring him a whole different conversation, man. So the dude, I don't know, man. The dude, like he was cool, man. Oscar was cool. Oscar was cool, man. He was cool. And I'm saying this to myself, like I'm saying this to myself. Wow, because and I look at Oscar because like everybody in Big Bay, California knows him. So it's not like we gonna say, damn, that's Oscar. Hey, Oscar, can I get a picture? It's not like that. It's like me in DC. People see me every day. But when I go to California and they recognize me, hey Cody, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? And it's like, okay, that's how shit is. And I'm like, damn, Oscar go to the grocery store and everything every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Jamal want to know who you got between Earl Spence and Bud Crawford.
Damn, I want to avoid that question, man.
That's a tough one.
Hey, look.
Gotta ask that one, Derrell.
Let me say this to you, man. I'm going. This is the first time I said this. I'm going with Bud. The first time I said it, because I think right now he's more. He's more. It's going. The way he beat Sean, he's gonna weigh that out based on the way Earl beat him. Even though he did better. He did better with Sean than Earl did, I think.
That's 2 years later, though, champ. This is the rebuttal. That's 2 years later.
No. But it still doesn't matter because they still for the same opponent, and that gives me the edge. If I stop a guy that you couldn't stop, it gives me the edge because of when it was.
Mentally?
Yeah, mental edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
you. mental edge. You know, I think I don't know, man, but see, I'm gonna tell you about the welterweights. When we was there, I'm 5'11". Oscar De La Hoya 5'11". Vernon Ford 6'1". Phyllis Trinidad at 5'11". These guys, Earl Spence is a big welterweight. He's 5'9". He's with how's you big at 5'9"? Because these guys 5'6", 5'7". These small welterweights compared to when we was welterweights, man. And then I remember when I was 30, I was 34-1. The top 21 fighters in the welterweight, nobody had over 1 loss. It's undefeated guys with 1 loss. Nobody had 2 losses. That's how tough the division was back when I was fighting that.
Damn.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, because me and Luke was just talking about that shit, man. Earl walks around about 200 pounds, 190. He got to, man. He's a big ass dude, man. And he can't make that 47 no more. This got to be his last year.
Yeah, and that's why Big Fella was saying he's scared that the fight's not gonna happen between Crawford and Spence because of this. You know, nature takes its course. It's like he's getting older, his metabolism's slowing up, so he's gonna be carrying around more weight, and it's gonna be harder for him to make 147. So you might have some truth there because I want to see the fight happen. I don't want to see them chasing each other 154. I think it should happen within the next year at 147. And I also have I got Crawford winning that.
Yeah, that's the first time I said Crawford. That's the first time I said Crawford. Because I'm gonna be honest, man. Crawford, he didn't fight nobody to me. Everybody, all these guys he's fighting, I've never heard of them. It's a division that I never heard of this guy. And I'm saying to myself, how he number one in the world? Wait, what? Like, how did he get there? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was saying Crawford this, Crawford that. When I couldn't watch him because they said Derrell watch him, I said I'm gonna go step. I turned him on YouTube, right? I watched 2 rounds and I turned it. He was born. He's born. I don't. So then I asked somebody the other day, like Derrell, man, Crawford. I said, would Crawford have beat Pernell Whitaker? Yes. I said, man, I would smack the shit out you.
Man, I'll tell you, the Crawford lovers, man, they all over the world, man. Them niggas love that dude like God, shorty. I'm telling you.
Hey, Derrell, when we put stuff on the when Lewis posts stuff about Crawford, it'd be like 10 people in. Man, as soon as he put it, it'd be like 50,000 people coming in going at him, man.
That hate is real.
I like him. He not beating no Pernell. He ain't beating no Pernell.
Boston Thunder say they ordered you and Oscar as the final eliminator for the WBC, if he's not mistaken.
Say it again.
They ordered you and Oscar for the final eliminator for the WBC, if he's not mistaken.
Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all the whole skinny on everything that happened with me and Oscar, right? Understand this. This what I do. I got y'all attention. I got y'all.
I'm trying to buy them up. Make sure I hear.
No,
go ahead.
Listen. I'm number 1 in the world, mandatory, not for Oscar De La Hoya, for the WBC belt, right? They gave me $275,000 to let Felix Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya fight, right? Who won the fight when Oscar and De La Hoya? When Oscar and Felix Trinidad fought?
Trinidad. Yeah.
They gave the Trinidad.
No, they gave the Trinidad.
No, who won? So Trinidad takes the WBC belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm number 1 for the WBC belt, not for Oscar De La Hoya.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm number 1 in the world, mandatory to fight Felix Trinidad now, right? Oscar's out the picture now. This is what happens. Oscar say this, okay? Well, I'm out of the picture. Derrell got to fight Trinidad for the belt. Now, if they was paying for the Trinidad fight, they was paying me $1.3 million to fight for the Trinidad. Oscar knew that. Oscar offered me $2.3 million to fight him. So if Oscar beats me, now Oscar De La Hoya is number 1 in the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is smart. That's worth an extra $1 million to give me, based on the fact that he don't have to win the line, because Shane Mosley was next and a few people was next at him. You know what I'm saying? Before him. So this is what I said. This is my decision. The fight Trinidad for 1.3, or the fight Oscar name was bigger than Trinidad. So if I beat Oscar, because I got the belt tonight, Oscar bigger than belts. If I beat Oscar, I'm the man. And plus I got the extra $1 million. So the fight's still the same. That's why I made the decision. They said, Derrell, it's on you. I said, well, they say this to me, Derrell, well, it's on you what you want to do. Of course it's on me. My name the only one going on the contract. So, what do you mean? I know it's on me. It's based on what I said, yeah. So I took the fight with Oscar.
Yeah.
So I never fought for the WBC because I didn't fight Trinidad. And I'm glad I didn't, because at that time, man, she was putting them bricks in his hand, man. Hey, man,
that motherfucker, boy.
Man, if I'd have fought Trinidad, man, I fuck had to have the translator right now, man. Trinidad cash my head, man.
Man, that's funny as shit. Hey, look, Earl say, right, 2 years later, Earl might have been the reason Sean don't look the same. Not taken away from Bud, but similar to Floyd versus Oscar and Manny versus Oscar. He wasn't the same golden boy.
Yeah, facts.
Well, the thing, this what y'all gotta understand. This is what y'all gotta understand. They don't nobody fight the same day that motherfuckers say fight, let's fight. They give you opportunity to train. You have 9, 10, 11 weeks to train, and whatever way you come out of that motherfucking gym, you gotta live with it for the rest of your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, man. Like Oscar lost that, like listen thing. Oscar could not do the same thing he did to me, because to Manny Pacquiao and them, because they bigger than us. They respect them more than us. They wasn't paying it. They can't pay their trainers. Mm-hmm. Oscar couldn't make that weight. So the thing is, if Oscar would have got down to 47 with me, he probably would have been skinny and weak as shit too with me. Mm-hmm. And the same thing that happened with me. But they didn't make him lose that weight. The thing is this: if this, I don't respect cheaters, man. If just say this, well, we can't make the weight. Derrell, come in at 150. Let him come in 150. Let me come in at 150, and we got a fair fight.
But is that still for the belt, for the title? If they do that,
Oscar didn't have no belt.
Oh, okay, yeah, you right.
Oscar lost to Trinidad. He don't have no belt.
Yeah, you right.
He don't have no belt.
If the eliminated for the
but then this the thing. This what happened. If I would have won, they wouldn't have gave me that belt. They made up a belt. At the end of that, but after Oscar beat me, they put a belt around the way. It was for belt. I didn't know it was a full belt. They didn't tell me for a belt, and I'm like, oh, now here come a belt. But if I would have won, I wouldn't get no belt. That's how much favoritism they show. Whatever belt it was for, they made up a belt, a NABA or what, I don't know what it was.
They came up with something.
I don't know, but the thing is this, man. Like, I just wish boxing was fair.
Yeah,
I wish boxing was fair, and money controls everything in the world, man. Yeah. And this what a girl. I hear girls say this. Oh, please, money ain't nothing. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You would do anything. Yeah. You would do anything. This money would make it. Because when I had a few dollars, man, listen. This is what I'm saying, man. You thought, man, we talk about that on another show.
I know. Hey, I know. Hey, since we got you on, and I know all these dudes in this chat and people listen want to know, because they know who my favorite fight is right now. So
shit.
So just give me your honest assessment. What you think of Keith One-Time Thurman?
Want me to give you my honest assessment?
Yeah.
What I think of him. Mm-hmm. I don't think of him. Okay. I don't think skill wise. It's different levels. It's different levels. I would give him B- or B, whatever. B, but he's not an A-class fighter.
Why you say that, man?
He's not. He got a respectable punch. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about skill wise.
Skill wise.
I don't see the skills. I don't see the skills.
I'm not a big fan of Thurman. I mean, I am a big fan of him, but just as this guy, I was just curious, because he dominated 147 for a while. So when he dominated, you think he just did it off the punching ability, or Keith One-Time Thurman? He was on 140. He was on top 147 for a minute.
Oh yeah, he was doing the first 2-5 champ. He had 2.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying to y'all.
He's talking about skill wise, though. I got
understand. No, understand this. Who are we talking about? Mm-hmm. The welterweight division, like kind of like dumbed down a little bit. Like it wasn't no gangsters in the division when he was running it. Mm-hmm. Like let's say there wasn't no gangsters in there. You know what I'm saying? So understand this though. When I made it to number 1 in the world, I got gangsters. I'm talking about alligators, the Trinidad's, the Neil Whitakers, the Oscar De La Hoyas, the Vernon Forces. Shane Mosley. I got gangsters I got to get past. He don't. Where's the gangsters at? Then who did he fight for the title? Who did he fight to get it?
I got you, champ.
There's no game. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a different. You know, I'm not belittling him or nothing like that.
Nah, I got you. I understand exactly what you're saying. Wasn't no top fighters when he was fighting.
I'm talking about. Listen, man. I'm talking about. It's gangsters in the sport of boxing, man. And when I was fighting, not trying to put me above nobody or beneath nobody, but it's gangsters. Joe, everybody, look, man, everybody, everywhere you look from number 10 in the world to number 2 in the world to number 1 in the world, cold gangsters, man. All these motherfuckers can fight.
So you know they killing me in the chat, right?
I'm dying to hear this shit.
Earl said, "Bonner, you messed up when you told him to tell the truth." Oh my God, Tony got a question. The young lady want to know, what are your thoughts on the Shiloh brothers and Tank?
Let me speak on Tank. Let me speak on Tank. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I mean, let me say this to y'all. I'm gonna say this to the young lady, right? If Tank was to get off line, I would cry like he motherfucker. I would cry because this man has so much talent. I'm gonna say this to y'all. I know Floyd personally. I know Floyd. I'm scared. This is what I'm scared Floyd is going to try to get him beat because Floyd don't want nobody to surpass him.
I know.
Nobody, and he's going to try to get this boy. This boy been fighting gangsters for the last couple of years, man, because Floyd is trying to get this man beat, man. Everybody else got easy fights. This nigga he's fighting a gangster.
Well, they said he fighting easy fights, though. The other fighters. They said he fighting easy fights.
Man, they can say what they want. This man fighting gangsters, man. Them guys, that man fighting guys that got belts. How can they be easy fight? They got belts. When you the champion, you can't be no bum. You got a belt. This man, come on, man. And the man, I'm talking about the way he's doing it is unbelievable, man. He's knocking these guys cold, man.
Yeah, he ain't lying about that. I just don't like for people to say, you know, when before Tank fight him, oh, this guy, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. And then when Tank knock his ass out, oh, he wasn't doing nothing, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. I don't like that. I just look at it like this. Tank is a talented fighter, man. He's a talented fighter.
See, this one thing that I'm comfortable with Tank. He got power, but he also has boxing skills.
Yeah.
So if he run into a guy that can eat his power, he can outbox him. I mean, so he still can win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Tank can really fight, man. Tank can fight.
How about the Charlotte brothers? She said.
I don't know which one is which, but I think one of them better than the other. So
Jamel, one is 60, 160, 154. The big
I can see one of them is better than the other, but I think they're gonna stay on top for a while because they have confidence. They believe in themselves. They believe in themselves, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying they can't fight because they definitely can fight, but I'm not fans of theirs. But I don't want them to lose. But they don't draw my attention. But as long as they have the confidence that they have in themselves, it's gonna be hard to beat them. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
Exactly, man. Earl said, I want to see Tank versus 135 division, all the top ones, but then I want him to go up to 140.
See, Tank. I think Tank can go to 140. I don't think he can go to 147. He's too small. Based on the fact that these guys 147s, they nowadays they 5'7", 5'8". Back in my day, they were 5'10", 5'11". Tank way too small for a 5'11" guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And 6'1". That right there wouldn't look right. If Vernon Forrest fighting Tank, that would be crazy.
That's what I was just thinking about.
That would be awkward, man. That'd be like big,
man, 6 foot.
Right. That's a good call.
I'm tell you what that look like. I'm tell you what that look like. That'll look like Sean Bay fighting Paul Williams.
That's a good one, Derrell. That's a good one.
Sean Bay is about 5 foot, 6, 5'5".
5'7", 5'7".
Yeah, man. Boston students say, what do you think next for Wilder?
Wilder. I think he'll never be the same. He'll never be the same. He would never be. We would never get the Wilder. Whoever looking for something spectacular out of Wilder, we're never gonna get that again. We're never gonna get that again. Because right now it doesn't make sense. Even if you knock out anybody else, you still can't beat that guy.
Yeah,
Can't beat the guy.
yeah.
So don't nothing mean anything in Wilder's career other than the fact that you got to go get that guy to beat you.
Yeah.
You gotta go get him. It's not Wilder can knock out 25 guys in a row right now and still ain't gonna change my opinion. Go do that to the guy that beat you, man. You just can't beat him.
Hey, you know what? Niggas ain't hearing that shit too.
Yeah, they don't. The truth hurt, man. It hurts, man. So right now, man, in boxing, man, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of cooking stuff, a lot of good stuff. We got good fights coming up. If you could change anything in boxing right now, Derrell, what would be the first thing?
I was trying to find a way to get accurate judging because we train too hard. Like, let's say this, man. Let's say this. Let's say I'm gonna go back to the overcut fight real fast. Let's say I've been trying to be a world champion since I was 9 years old. I was preparing myself to be a world champion for 9 years old. These guys changed the decision. Maybe got $1,500 more than what they supposed to got to change. They do it, like, you know what I'm saying. Don King probably paid them $2,000 more, $15,000 more to ruin my life, ruin this to stop me from becoming who I was supposed to be. All these years I wasted trying to become who that person. So I would try to get a fair judging system in boxing. I don't know how I would get it, but I would try to get a fair, accurate judging system in boxing.
Well, we talked about it. I had a good idea. I say we need to put
did.
their ass all up in separate booths, no sound on the screen, and let them judge it like that. They need to be in separate booths, no sound, and let them watch the fight.
No, because once a Don King twerp the guy, look, you know how I want you to go for. It's still like because money is the root of everything. Mm-hmm. And if you're getting paid under the table to lean towards this person or that person, they're gonna lean towards it. That's their opinion. You know, we can't fight nobody's opinion.
Gotcha. Hey, look at Tony rocking these nice questions for Derrell.
Yeah, Tony is on fire tonight, man. That's my girl.
Is there anything different in your career?
Tony Earl?
Yeah.
Okay. She said, is there anything in your career you wish you changed or did differently?
Yeah, I wish I would have never met Lou now.
Whatever, nigga. You know, we all went up there when you fought motherfucker Oscar. We was deep.
I'm gonna tell you what I wish. I'll tell you, I wish my trainers, I had 2 trainers, man, that I dedicated my boxing career towards them because I wanted to make them somebody. Leonard Lane and Al Scott. Al Scott passed away a few years ago, but I wish that I could live the rest of my life not believing that they helped Oscar beat me, based on the fact that they allowed this man to come in my training camp. That was a spot for Oscar, and I think that, being honest, I think that they allowed this man to record me boxing. I just think that my trainers turned their back on me and sold me out. That's what I just wish that I could have won with a trainer like Emmanuel Stewart, but I wanted to make my trainer somebody. So that's why I stuck with them. And then by me sitting there making the decision, I'm going to keep them as my trainers. I still think they sold me out.
Yeah, because I remember Emmanuel Stewart did used to talk about you.
Emmanuel Stewart, I trained with Emmanuel Stewart. This how intimidating. But see, it wasn't about me. It was about my trainers, because this is what happened. I said Emmanuel, like, I'm training with Emmanuel in 1998, and he was going to train. He was going to show my trainers how to train me. They were so scared to come around the main store. They turned it down and said, "Nah." Like, I'm like, Joe, this is about me. Like, this ain't about y'all. This ain't about you and Al. It's about me. Enhancing my boxing career. He's going to show you how to train me. Then they turned it down.
Wow.
lets me
Damn.
know. Yeah, that lets me know they care more about them than me. They hurt me. They hurt me.
Yeah. Eric say, what do you think about former fighters being judges?
They know what they know they're looking for. I think that could be because people that judging fights, they don't have no experience in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
They used to work it the same way. They used to work in people's drugstores. They don't. They don't. Look.
He right though.
Yeah, he lying.
They still talking about, man, he hit him with a right cross. Who the hell still say right cross? No, I think people that's dealing with boxing should have more experience in boxing. You know, you can't just look at somebody and say, well, you won because this, that, and that. But you need to know how to explain yourself, to elaborate on what you're looking at, man. You know, to really make it to be a judge. You know.
But some of them boxing fighters, man, they be biased too. They got the people who they like, just like Sugar Ray when he was picking Mikey Garcia to beat the shit out of Earl Smith. Like, what the fuck Sugar Ray saying that for? Where you see that at?
No. Listen, man.
Tell me what's going on with that.
No, listen. When you have fighters that Ray, he's a 47-pounder. Ray fought 147. Ray don't want like same thing when I think with Floyd and Tank. Ray don't want nobody to be better than him in the welterweight division. So they keep saying, you know, him and Earl Smith look like Ray Leonard or remind him of Ray. So Ray want him to get beat so he can get that off his back. We not nothing like
that makes sense if that's the way you want to roll. That makes a lot of sense, man.
Because there's no way. I remember him saying that. There's no way that you think Mikey Garcia gonna be Earl Smith.
Exactly.
There's no way.
Man. Luke, go ahead, man, because we about to get Champ up out of here, man. It's time for him to go to bed. Look,
yeah, I know.
Ain't no spring chicken no more. You know?
I was always curious of where you get the name from, man. Too Sweet. Where did you get that name from, man?
Let me say this to you, man. It's my first pro fight, right? So they give me 3 days. Derrell, we about to put the flies together, man, and you got to get a ring name, man. So I'm like, man, just go with Derrell Coley. So my trainer said, Derrell, you got 3 days, man. Just try to find a ring name. So me, my nephew, my boy Big Jeff and Chucky, we all around and we trying to find a ring name. So my nephew said, what about Derrell Too Sweet Coley? I said, man, that's the penitentiary thing. Man, I'm like, man, no.
Hey, he talking about penitentiary.
Yeah. So
get it for me, Thor.
Right. So look, I said no. No, I'm not going with no name then, because I'm not having no motherfucking Too Sweet. No, so this is the thing. The flies came, but the posters came out. I see the post. I pulled up to the show. It said Derrell Too Sweet Coley. I said, how the hell they get Too Sweet? When I told my nephew no, and because I told my trainer Leonard, I don't have no ring name. I don't want no ring name. It's gonna be Derrell Coley. He said, all right, cool. My nephew called him behind my back and said, Derrell want Derrell Too Sweet Coley. This motherfucker laughing like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, how did that happen? Like when he seen the flies, he's crying, laughing like, oh, they put it on it. And I'm like, this man. I said, Leonard, take it off. Derrell, we can't take it off now. We can't. It's too late. I said, call the promoter. I think it was Ty from the manager shop. Ty, take that off. Take that off. Derrell, we can't take it off, man. We got all them. What's got? I'm like, fuck it, it's stuck, man. It's stuck with me, man. So I'm like, fuck it. It was a joke. It was a joke. My nephew played a joke on me, man.
That's fucked up. That's the dude name in penitentiary too.
Yeah.
Right, Too Sweet.
That's why he said it. Tell my man, I'm not going with no damn Too Sweet. You crazy?
Right.
I'm not lying.
Erk stupid. Erk say Lou want him gone because what he said about Ponytail.
He trying to get him off the show.
Whatever, man. They'll go to bed early. He'll stay up like us.
Right. Right.
No, this one thing I've since maybe 2010, 11. I've been in a house before it get dark, man. I don't hang out unless I'm something important. But on a regular night, I'm in the house before it get dark. I don't hang out. I don't go to no clubs. I don't party. I don't do nothing. I don't go to no bars. I don't do anything. I don't do nothing, man. I'm like right now. I'm tired of sheen. I'm tired of sheen.
Right.
Tony, you know he gonna make a joke out of this one. So Tony said, "What advice would you give to up and coming boxers?"
Oh, don't box and don't
I knew that.
No, don't box a motherfucker like Derrell, Coley, Yoshi.
Oh man.
No. I'm serious, man. This what they don't understand about boxing. They don't understand about this sport. They use this sport terribly wrong. They use this sport to get little to get little skills to go fight people in the street and get your confidence up to become a tough guy. This is not what it's for. Boxing is to compete to be the best fighter in the world. If you're not trying to be the best fighter in the world, don't get in the boxing. Boxing is the only sport on earth that you do not play. You don't play boxing. You play every sport in the world. You don't play boxing. That you know what I'm saying. So I think the young kids need to really, find a focus and whatever and take this serious, man. Anybody that get into boxing, it's not about winning or losing. It's about being the best you possibly can be. So if you fight somebody that you're not better than, you don't supposed to win. You have to understand that.
Yeah, there you go, man. Well, man, Darryl, man, I really appreciate you coming on the channel, man. I really
I
do,
appreciate
man. You got any IGs, anything you want to tell these people before you leave?
I don't have. I mean,
I know. I just gotta be politically correct.
I have Instagram, man, but I don't know Instagram. Like I don't know my name on Instagram. I don't know my name on Instagram, man. I don't be on it. I don't be on, like, I got an Instagram page, but I think maybe the last time I checked it was like 5 or 6 months ago. I don't check it. I be on Facebook. Right. I be on Facebook. No, on that one. I'm so glad y'all asked me. So if anybody want to donate to Derrell Coley's just being an ex-boxer, man, send me $100. Everybody can send me $100 a piece, man. Just to, you know what I'm saying? I took a lot of punches for y'all, man. All that DC, watching DC shit in Virginia, Maryland, the DMV. I got knocked upside my head. All this time I did training and shit. And as soon as I get knocked down, y'all say, oh, that nigga can't fight. Come on, man. Send me $100. Everybody send me $100. Send me $100.
Oh, man.
Hey, Lou, you know what you said was so right, though, when you first started, man. They don't give Darryl enough credit.
They don't, man. No. That's why I'm gonna give it to him today. I'm gonna get hey Derrell. We got a part on the segment. Whenever I interview fighters, I done interviewed both my brothers, Lamont and Avery Peterson. I done interviewed a lot of fighters on the show, and I always give them their flowers because I appreciate the art of sport, the art of boxing, man.
Thank you.
You came from Seat Pleasant, man, the only guy to come out and make the best of your boxing career.
Thank you.
4-time champion, man, always represented. You came up in the likes of guys, Sean Bay Mitchell, Mike Ward, Holmes, Joppy, you know what I'm saying? All these fighters, man, they say steel, sharpen steel. And I would like to think you was one of those steels that was sharpening the other guys out there, man. You always fought the best.
Thank you.
And I'll give you a little nugget on what I'm saying when you fought the best. That guy that knocked out Roger Mayweather in the first round. And they wanted you to fight him because your manager said, I got great news. You was like, what's great news about that? Yeah, go ahead, Derrell.
Let me say this to you, man. I don't know this guy. I never seen this guy. This man, he's in my division. He's 20-something and old. And I'm like, who's this guy? I never seen him. So so I'm down Haynes Point. So the Channel 7 come ask me about the fight. The big fight tonight. You gonna watch the fight? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch the fight. This is my weight class. Who do you think gonna win? I don't know this guy, Ray Lovato. So I'm going with Roger Mayweather. I think Roger got the experience, the big fight experience. So this man knocks out Roger Mayweather in the first round. Right? So I'm like this, because we know Roger, we respect Roger. We like, damn, who this dude? So maybe like a month later, right? My manager called me and said, I'm down Haynes Point with a girl. He's saying, Derrell. I said, hello? He said, Derrell, I got good news. I said, what's going on? We got the fight. I'm like, I said, well, who? He said, Ray Lovato. I'm like, who's that? The guy that knocked out Roger Mayweather. How the fuck we get that? How did we get that? How did we get that though? I'm like this. why did we get the fight with Ray Lombardo? And the only thing you know, he knocked out Roger Mayweather. What type of man like doing?
Right.
So look, I'm boxing. That cut you off. I'm boxing Andrew Council. I'm boxing all big guys that can punch. Boxing Teddy Reed. I'm boxing these guys. And my man, my like when I get to a point, I'm Derrell. So I'm like, man, fuck this moving because they don't want me to move. I'm trying. Them motherfuckers hit me with a good shot, man. Fuck, I'm getting my shit back. I'm coming. My trainer was sit there and literally get on top of the ring. Derrell, stop. What, Leonard? I want you moving. I say, if y'all this scared of this motherfucker, why am I fighting? Why am I fighting? If I can't sit there for 1 second, why?
The bang.
Right.
Let me say this to you. I beat him. Look, I beat him so easy. It was one round. I said this to myself. This is what I said. I'm gonna win this round without throwing no punches. Nobody knew I didn't throw no punches. Listen, I asked my trainers. I said, Leonard, you know I ain't throwing no punches in one round. He said, what round? They said, you know, I don't remember that. I asked everybody that was close to me, did they know this? They said no. I go watch the tape. Sean O'Grady said, Derrell Coley looks like he's in great shape, but he ain't throwing no punches yet. I laughed like this. And then, okay, if it's a championship fight, you know I can go out there and not throw no punch. You know I won the fight easy. I won every round. I won every round of the fight. They ain't win no round. So they say this with the majority. I'm like, motherfucking. I'm like, they gave me a majority decision. Like I barely won the fight. I said, oh my God, that's great because even when they say the cameras on me, and when they said majority, I said majority. What the fuck? That's crazy. I won every round with ease. I won every round with ease, man.
You did, man. That's what was so special about you, man. You guys, y'all didn't do no ducking. And that's what I like so much about the era in which you fought, man. Everybody fought each other. It wasn't no, let's build each other up. Nah, fuck that. We gonna fight right here, right now. And that's one thing that I always respect about you, champ. And it was a pleasure to have you on the show and chop it up because I had a lot of questions for you. And you, I didn't even have to say anything. You went right into it, like you already answered it, man. And I really appreciate your clarity, your honesty, man. And it was great having you on, champ. I look forward to chopping it up with you in the future, man.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man. Lou, at 8:30, I'm in the bed, man. I'm not doing no interview. Then what I said, I keep forgetting. I'm like, Joe, y'all gotta call me because I'm gonna forget. I'm like, cause I'm gonna go to bed around 7:30. So I'm like this to myself. I'm not doing no goddamn interview. But then I'm like, look, because I don't want to leave you hanging, look. So now, man, I'm being honest, man. If it was George, Michaels, anybody, man, turning them down. Y'all, man, I my boys, man. I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it, man. These people saying goodbye. Tony said it was a pleasure listening to your interview.
Tell Tony thank you, man. I thought Tony was the guy, man. Tony's a woman. For her to have that much boxing knowledge, man, tell her I definitely appreciate it, man.
Earl said the sweet sign, they don't play boxing.
Right. That's
and he said, thank you so much for telling the world what we knew about Keith. We love you, champ.
What Keith?
Keith Thurman. They fucking with me. Fuck that. Look, definitely bring back Derrell.
Oh, man.
Jamal. This is what I can do. I can get in some trouble, man. So y'all have something to talk about, man. Like I get in some trouble. I'm gonna go to jail for a couple of days, man. So y'all better what the fuck?
Oh my God. Jamal said Earl gonna knock Bud out, and Earl say that's love. Yeah, man. So thanks, Derrell, man. We appreciate it, man. And go and get that sleep, man. And
hey, one question: how can I go back and watch this?
I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
I got you. I'll send you the link.
Hey, look, man. Right now for the next 15 seconds, both of y'all my best friends, man.
All right, man. We appreciate it, champ.
All right, champ. All right, man.
All right, man.
Yeah, there y'all go, man.
Man.
Let everybody know what's going on. You know what I mean? Doing his thing. You know what I mean? Best man. Man, he won the best fights, and y'all ain't give him his props, man. And it's a shame. You know what I mean? What's going on, Lou?
That's right. See, Pleasant, y'all need to reconsider that, man. Get that man his flowers, man. No disrespect to KD, but I think they should have no disrespect, man. I think that man should have because sometimes Lewis, we when out of sight, out of mind is something that naturally comes to a person. And Derrell hasn't fought in decades, and we kind of forgot about him. But when you got to go back and do the research, it reiterates you with the road that they had to travel to get the boxing. It makes you respect them just as a boxer even more. So doing that research, man, it brought a lot of stuff up because they was dealing with a lot, Lewis. A lot, man. Janky promoters. Boxing's never gonna change, but it's like for them to have to deal with that stuff, man, and still persevere and be great fighters like Derrell Coley, man. It speaks to their fortitude.
Yeah. Earl said that's his favorite interview. Some girl named Kiki said great interview.
Yeah, I was a little excited at the beginning, man, because that's my dog, man.
Man, Lou all excited, man. I mean, calm down, Lou. I mean, you ain't even that excited, man. Look, we're interviewing your brother Lamont.
Yeah, because I got a lot of respect for these guys, man, and it pours out, man, when I get in front of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they went through a lot, man, in boxing, man. A lot of crooked shit was going on during them times. For his own corner to be in cahoots with his opponent, that's a lot, man. So I felt for him on that, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we all know back then them motherfuckers was crooked. You know what
Yes.
I mean? But no, I did. Hey, I rooted for him every motherfucking fight. So it ain't make no difference. I was mad. I'm telling you, I was mad as shit when that old fight started. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn, how did get this motherfucker to fight? You know what I mean? But a lot of people, that's the politics bullshit. Look, they killing the Keith Thurman shit. Look at the
man. Look, lighten up on big fella, man. Keith Thurman coming back, man. Lighten up on him, man.
Y'all better start hating on one time Thurman. He coming back and run the division.
That's right.
Y'all can hate all y'all want. Turn Crawford chinny ass can't beat him. Yeah, man. So that was a great interview, man. One of my best interviews in here, man. We done had all pros in here, but I love that interview there, man. The energy, and we didn't even really have to ask the question because he already had them.
Lewis,
you know what I mean?
He was just going through script. He was going through the script, man. And that's what I like is that when the fighters come on here, let's let them do the things because they know more than us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So yeah, man, we got them fights coming up this week, Lou. You know what I mean? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Darrell, he's still here listening somewhere.
Yes, he is.
I'm looking at him. He's still here. He ain't gone
nowhere. Yeah, he's still here, man.
I'm gonna send him this interview. He gonna be like, "Oh, I could have did." Look, he gonna be judging this. Oh, I could have did that. Said that better.
Yeah, he gonna call us back and be like, "Man, open it back up, man. I got a few more things to say, man."
Oh man, Earl say that's heavy when you can't trust your own team. Yep.
That is, Earl. That's man.
He say, I'm sharing this with Keith Twitter in his inbox. He ain't say nothing bad about Keith Thurman. He just say, it's just different. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. Let's put it that way. But wise, you know.
Yeah, he said something, Lewis, and it detoured me because he was right. He was in there with killers. He was in a division with Hall of Fame.
I just thought about it, Lou. I didn't know he was in there with all of them.
Yes.
I forgot Vernon Ford, Shane, all of them, man.
Sweet Pea. Oh, man, that's like you could take the top 10 and they'll go into and rule their own division, their own boxing world, man.
If you take the people he fought and that was in his division and bring them here, they'd beat everybody's ass. I'm just being real. They will whoop them, wipe them all. Who gonna beat them? Not Earl Smith, not Keith Thurman, not Bud. He can't even take no punches. So who the fuck he gonna be?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. And he was right, man. But, yeah, man, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Another good interview, you know what I mean? Derrell Coley came in the house. Eric, Tony, Kiki, everybody, Jamal. Even your man Perfect Pictures came up in this joint, Luke.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Capturing perfection. All of them came in, man. Thank y'all for coming in. You know what I mean? Luke got to go home. Luke gonna go eat some motherfucking turkey tomorrow, dream about this interview because he's smiling like a motherfucker.
Hey, man, and that's why I love what I do, man, because it puts me in tune with guys who I had a lot of admiration for coming up, man. Too sweet, but he was the real deal, man. 38 fights, 2 losses. He was the real deal, man.
Yeah, and don't get it spot, but we're gonna get it to him. That's a damn show.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? So now I got his number. I'm gonna call his ass. I'm looking at him right now. I'm gonna call his ass and say, nigga, we need you to get somebody on the channel. Somebody big.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, man. Who's saying this last little thing? Yeah, man. So, God, he laughing. Yeah, man. So thanks everybody for coming in. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on your way out. And we might talk to y'all tomorrow. Depends on if I'm full or not.
He's sitting back like this is a rebuttal entertainment. I can't move right now.
Yeah, man. All right, man. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Peace.